getting it finished in the fight?
Yeah, you know, this is it's a big fight. It's a big opportunity, and I'm happy he was able to land it. I'm happy he was able to bring it to Fox, and but the job's not over. You know, I'm not celebrating. I don't want a congratulations. I don't want people to be happy for me. You know, give me that congratulations after the fight. And specifically, you know, I heard your prediction, and I heard who you got, and that's a fair assessment. But I just want to let you know personally that you're wrong, and I look forward to you coming and telling me after the fight.
Absolutely. Can you just talk about your mindset in the time frame where it looked like it wasn't going to happen, where you finally got it done the last couple of weeks?
You know, it was disappointing because we were so close, and it just seemed like, you know, I just knew for sure it was going to go in. I had my mouthpieces made that said undisputed on them. I had, you know, already brought people out for camp and training, and so I was disappointed. You know, this is an opportunity that I've been wanting and been asking for, but, you know, it was able to come through, and I'm happy about it. And I'm fully locked in and focused. I'm ready to become undisputed.
Caleb, a lot of people don't know any better and try to blame you for the fight for only the first time. How frustrating was that?
I mean, you know, maybe a little bit frustrating, but at the end of the day, you can't control what people think, you can't control what people say, and you can't always control the narrative either. But I think that people within this sport, you know, a lot of you guys, y'all knew what it was, and y'all knew that I wasn't ducking or hiding. Y'all know that the type of mentality, whether you believe I'm going to win the fight or not, you know the type of mentality I have, and how bad that I want this, and how much work I put in, how much I sacrificed to get here. So I'm happy he was able to come back around.
Why do you like your chances in the fight? Why do you like your chances in the fight, boxing-wise, I'm talking about?
I mean, I like my chances in any fight. If I didn't believe that I could win, then y'all wouldn't have these cameras in front of my face right now. And, you know, you guys have made plenty of fight predictions before, and you guys have been wrong. But you know how many times I've been wrong? None. And ever since I started boxing, from my first tournament that I went to, people telling me what I can be, what I can't be. You know, I don't belong in the sport. I'm never going to become a world champion. And it seems like the more people tell me I couldn't, the more I believed in myself. And at this point, you know, every comment or every time someone says that you can't do it, I feel like I'm just even more right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just ready for the fight.
So one thing that can't be disputed.
Mental hurdle to get over when you, like tonight, when you're facing Pacquiao or you're facing Canelo, when you face those really top high-end guys, they bring all that media and extra attention. Is there a mental hurdle you have to get over to be able to fight?
No. I mean, the cameras, the media, I know a lot of you guys, y'all been following my career for a long time closely. We've done a lot of stories together, and it's just part of the sport. You know, I didn't sign up to be in the fine print. You know, I signed up to be on the cover of this thing. And I know what that comes along with, and that part of that is talking to some of y'all. Some of y'all like a little more than others, and but at the end of the day, you know, it's a blessed position to be in, and it just comes with the territory.
Yeah, what would it mean to become the first ever undisputed champion in that weight class?
I mean everything. It would mean everything. You know, when I first started this journey, it wasn't just be a part. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it was to be on the cover, and you know, for there to never be an undisputed super middleweight before. I'm not doing this for the money. If I was doing this for the money, then I would have jumped on a 5-week camp with 4 weeks to train like Callum Smith did. I'm not in this for the money. I really want my name in those history books. That's why, you know, I've worked so hard, and like I said, I've sacrificed a lot. I want to be in those history books, and that's why I'm doing this.
One thing about you, obviously, you're not a hater. You give props where you do. Canelo is the best fighter in the world. What does it mean to fight the best, and what makes him so great in your opinion?
I mean, he's a great fighter. He's been around for a long time, and he's accomplished a lot. But, you know, within his first 30 fights, I was probably fighting better competition than he was in the amateurs. I'm a Golden Glove national champion. I'm an Olympic alternate. And, but, you know, I know he's got experience on me, but everybody that I've ever fought had more fights than me. So experience is a factor, but it's not the determining factor. So he's a good fighter, but there's no way that he's better than me, and I truly believe that in my heart.
Caleb, what's it going to take to win the fight?
Be myself. I don't have to go in there and be anybody but myself. Being myself is what got me here. It's what got all these cameras in my face right now, and that's how I'm going to see it out, is being myself. And when that bell rings, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
There's been 3 major fights canceled by COVID. Did you guys have to sign up to be vaccinated for this fight?
I don't know specifically, you know, what he had to sign up for. You know, no one's, you know, put a gun in my head and say you have to sign this for the vaccination or anything like that. And but you know, to be honest, not for any political reason, but I haven't been a big fan of the vaccination. But I'm not a big fan. I'm not opposed to people getting the vaccination. You know, but I feel like if you're healthy and you're young and you're strong, like I am, you know, The long-term effects, I'm not exactly sure what they are, but I feel like if I got COVID, I could get through it just fine. But I did get the vaccination.
Oh, you did?
And I'm vaccinated because I don't want this moment to slip by. And I've already sacrificed so much for the sport. Like I talked about, I'm not going to let something like COVID get in the way of stopping me from obtaining my destiny. So.
Were you worried at all the fight wasn't going to happen?
I mean, like I said, I thought we had a deal. I thought it was going through. And it came back and it blew up. But, you know, here we are. So I wasn't too discouraged because, you know, nothing ever happens for me just how I want it to, you know, or for anybody for that matter. You know, there's always going to be bumps ahead and, you know, bumps in the road. So I knew it would happen no matter what. I just didn't know if it would come back around this early, but it did, and I'm happy it did.
Obviously, talent aside, like you mentioned, the experience, that you can't deny, obviously you can get by it, but he has a lot more experience, especially in big title fights. Do you think maybe it'll be a slower start for you, or is that going to affect you at all?
No, I don't think it's going to affect me. You know, we had a lot of people at the Nashville fight, and when I defended it, I know it'll be bigger than that, but, you know, to be in your hometown, to have that pressure on you, to you know, everybody calling you for tickets and pulling you this way, pulling you that way, I mean, there was a lot of pressure, and you see how I performed in that. And, you know, I've always been the type of guy who performs best under the brightest lights, and when there's a big crowd and when the pressure's on, I've always stepped up to the plate, and so I feel like the more people, the merrier.
Seems like the type of fight that's going to be a brutal one. Do you like look forward to that kind of fight? Do you like that kind of scrap?
I mean, I'm willing to and ready to take it wherever it has to go to get my hand raised. But don't be surprised if it's easier than y'all think.
2 more questions, guys.
No one has been tested by life like you. How does that help you in a fight like this?
You know, I think just some of the things that I've been through in life have helped me develop a mental fortitude that maybe, you know, other people haven't been put under that type of pressure. And, you know, I was able to stay calm, cool, and collected through those things. Not completely calm and cool, but, you know, it helped me develop a mental fortitude that I feel like has really helped me in my boxing career. And, you know, I think it'll serve me well for the rest of my career. So.
Last question.
What's going to make you different than Billy Joe Saunders, Caleb Smith, and Ivani Yoder?
Well, for one, my discipline to the sport. Anyone who knows me, they know that I stay in shape year round, that my weight's good year round, that I train year round. You know, I invest a lot into my body yearly, and you know, some of those guys are some ABC 1, 2, 3 fighters. And for those of you who have been around for a while, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm not an ABC 1, 2, 3 fighter. I'm not a fighter